A very big boost for them, something that they will need. Spurs finishing 4th, and just like Manchester United, who they'll now be paired with as United finish 3rd, they will play one of Midtjylland, AZ Alkmaar, Real Sociedad or Olympiacos. This is just the kind of boost, going back to your point about the bad luck, that Ange Postecoglou needed tonight.
I don't think we should underestimate how big a win this is. You know, I think the fact that the 3 kids score just puts an extra layer of smiley faces on it, and everybody will be feeling great. But for Ange in particular, because they won this game, he can have 2 midweeks off, and that is huge for him right now, considering the injuries he has. So I don't think we should forget how big a game this was, because this time last week we were sitting going, what a great opportunity. You play Leicester at home and then Elfsborg at home. Get 2 wins and everybody will be smiling. And then they messed it up at Leicester. So this was absolutely huge for Ange Postecoglou.
Great story, isn't it, Shaka, these youngsters scoring?
It absolutely is, especially given everything that we've been seeing, as Stevie mentioned, saying about Spurs and some of the issues that they're having. And you're looking for something. Spurs are looking for some kind of good news. The injuries keep happening, no different today, but then these young players step up in a way that certainly encourages Spurs. And at a time that is most needed, given the pressure that Ange Postecoglou is under, given what's to come, not only in league but also in cup play, it's a huge boost. It gives this club a feel-good factor that I don't think it's had for quite some time. Now, can they build on that feel-good factor given what's to come in the cups? Time will only tell, but it could be so much worse.
Mickey van der Ven back as well, Ian. That's got to be quite the boost.
Yeah, I think he only played 45 minutes, but that's sensible, really. He's been out, beg your pardon, for a long, long time. So, yeah, that's good news. I mean, give Postecoglou credit. When Dragushin got injured tonight, his answer was to bring on Dane Scarlett, a young striker. And Scarlett, as you've shown, played a pretty big part in that win tonight. I mean, it was a great night for Tottenham after all the doom and gloom that they've had. 3 youngsters scoring their very first goals for Tottenham, and some of them were picture book goals as well. So good news for Postecoglou. Let's see if they can follow that up when they go to Brentford at the weekend.
It is so nice when we see these youngsters scoring the goals. It got us thinking about you guys when you scored your first goals. Let me start with you, Nedum. Obviously being an academy product as well, scoring your first goal for City, what was it like?
Oh, it was amazing for me. So I'm somebody who's been a fan of the club for most of my life. I remember going and being a ball boy at Main Road back in the day. So to get a chance to play for the team, you know, that was a dream come true for me. But then as soon as I started from the age of 17, I actually thought I was never going to score a goal because it took, I think it was 3 seasons for me to get my first. And for all those that know, I felt like I was going to be the Klaus Lundekvam of my generation. Klaus, who never scored for Southampton, but in the end, I remember scoring my first goal. It was against Spurs. It was at the, well, it wasn't the Etihad at the time. It was just called City of Manchester Stadium. And I didn't know how to celebrate, so I just ran away blowing kisses to the crowd. Highly embarrassing. That feeling when it first hit the net. Honestly, what an amazing feeling it was. And I still look back at it now.
I love that. Lovely core memory. Stevie, of course, you'll have had yours remembered, just spurned in there. I bet you didn't even have to think about it.
Well, Ayr United was a little harder than Liverpool, let me put it that way. I remember the Ayr United goal. I wasn't quite sure who it was against, and then I found out it was Clydebank.
Oh.
Heady Heights, Clydebank at home. Diving header at the far post. And then my first one for Liverpool was at Queen's Park Rangers, Loftus Road, left foot volley from all of 8 yards. Actually, my last goal was at Queen's Park Rangers away as well.
Oh.
So first and last at Queen's Park Rangers.
Oh, well,
Ange said afterwards that the kids weren't going to sleep tonight. Do you think that's going to be how it is?
Yeah, absolutely. I think they'll be out tonight. They'll be out tonight, making sure they're seen, smiling around.
I think in this day and age, you can watch
They'll be giving
back
it the
and
Queen
back
wave.
and back, can't you?
They'll be giving it the Queen wave everywhere.
They'll be blowing kisses to the crowd.
Yeah, a few of them from Nedum.
OK, we've got to get to... We can actually compare Manchester United and Spurs here, though, because they finished 3rd and 4th, so they couldn't meet until the final. So, Shaka, who's your favourite of the two to go further?
Oh, certainly right now.
Oh, no.
Right now, I'm thinking Manchester United are the better of the two right now. And I know there's still a couple of days left in the transfer window. We'll see what comes of that. See how Spurs kind of bounce back, if they get players back fit. But right now, if these two meet, and I still think Manchester United probably get the better of Spurs.
Yeah.
Manchester United are favourites.
Favourites. And then followed by Spurs. And this is the third and fourth place teams, remember, because it's then behind them, Athletic and Lazio, who are first and second.
Wow. Two sides that we've spent the last at least 6 weeks trying to figure out when the next win was coming from and who was going to score for Man United, who was actually going to start for Tottenham. I don't understand that.
That's the Europa League.
To you.
That's the Europa League.
I don't understand how the two teams who are toiling big time are the favourites.
Who are you most confident in of the two?
Neither.
You have to pick one.
I'll pick. I'll pick Man United. I'll pick Man United because Tottenham might not have 11 players by the time the next round comes along. The way they're going.
Okay.
Spurs did beat United in the Carabao Cup. I'll give them that. But I think Spurs now, compared to then, are a lesser proposition.
Who have you got, Ian, of the two? Who goes further?
I think they've both got a big chance in that competition. But if I had to have a bet, and I'm not going to, I wouldn't bet Manchester United with your money, frankly, at the moment. They're improving. Now, that's a silly short price. My bet would be Lazio to win that if I had to have a bet.
Yeah, look.
You never, hold on, you,
No, I didn't.
you said it had to be Tottenham and
It
Man
did,
United.
but Ian Darke's just taken it his own way.
He just picks whoever he wants.
He does what he wants. He does what he
You're allowed
wants.
to,
Ian Darke does what he wants. Nedum.
Tough again. Oh my word. Yeah, it's really tough because you can talk yourself out of these two teams as opposed to talk yourself into them. But I think as it stands, because United have got more players available, I have to lean that way. But Ange did say that he always wins a trophy in his second year.
Yeah.
So maybe this is it.